Okay, I'm going to be teaching you how to use GR2 Analysis if you don't know how to use it and you just got it. I'm going to be going kind of in depth on all the features of this app. So yeah, let's get started. So I'm going to start with file up here. Open is to open the NetThread files. Pretty simple. GPS is if you want to connect the GPS to the app and it will show your location. Save image, you'll save it to your desktop or directory. Import your stuff. I'm not going to go too much into detail with that. View animation settings. Uh, yeah, it's like when you want to do a loop. So look, if I want to do a loop, so like I can't do a loop. Let me open a radar data so I can show you this. Okay, so I loaded some radar data. So basically, I think what the what the animation settings do is like it will like change how you want your animation. So let me do a little animation. Let's see here. Yeah, see, it will change your animation. That's pretty much it. Now let's go to color table. This is how you change your color table. You just go click it, change, and take you to your color palettes. And that's how you import your color palettes. DLIs, it's like sometimes velocity looks a little goofy. See, like sometimes it will look like this, but if you like click this up here, it'll look way better. Kind of like fix it for you. And yeah, um, logo. That's like if you want to change the logo of the app, if you want to. I just recommend using the normal one, but that's all on you. Smoothing is like how you want it to look. So if I turn on smoothing, where's it at? I can't turn on smoothing for this one. I don't think so. Let me import some new data so it will work. Okay, it's still not smoothing, but let's just use this. Basically, it will smooth out the radar data, make it easier to read or understand. But I just recommend using the pixel because it's way better. And just like, I don't know. Warnings. So this is how you change your warning colors. So you can see there's a PDS tornado right here, and I can just change it if I wanted to. So let's see, like blue. Okay, you see it will change to blue, but I just have it like this because that's my opinion. So yeah, site pretty self-explanatory. You can add your favorite sites, settings, and select your radar site that you want. These are just your products. I recommend using the sidebar right here. Yeah. These are, yeah, algorithms. This is a little complex, but I don't know what these are, but I know what this is. You make your own radar products, and I will show here. Like, so like maybe like date-to-date calculations. But yeah, GIS is just like show. Do you want to like the map and the cities? Do you want that to show? Obviously yes, but see, like if I don't want the counties to show, I'll just put that. Um, County names. I don't have county names on because it kind of does get in the way, but I should probably change that. Um, but yeah, that's GIS. Panels. This is also pretty self-explanatory. If you want two panels, you would click this one first and then click base velocity or whatever one you want, and it'll switch. So it would show all the stands. Like so you don't have to keep switching over and over again. And if you want four, you would click do the same thing. So like CC and PTDS, it would show that there's obviously a tornado here and you don't have to keep switching back and forth. I use one panel, maybe in tornado outbreaks I use 4, but yeah. Warnings, this is if you want to show your warning, so show torpede, it won't show. This was Tori, I don't know why I clicked Tori, so it won't show there. Windows, your place file manager. If you don't know what place file managers are, it's basically like extra data. So like it doesn't have Outlook, so we can add it. Day on Outlook. I don't know how to see. I would have to do uh, to recent to load the place files, I think. But it's basically like the place files that will show like extra data. I'll leave a link in the description where you can download Placefiles. I recommend Placefiles, they're really useful. Especially these ones right here, these are like very helpful and are really good. The product tilt window, that's the side. I recommend having this on. It's very useful. And the warnings window, it would show all the active warnings in the US right now. GPS monitor, that's on by default. Color tables, this is just help if you need help. Yeah. So now we're going to get to this menu right here. This is polling, so if you want to poll data, you would just click that. It'll poll the most recent data on the site. So you click this, if not already, and it will show the most recent data. If you click this right here, it will download previous stands, so it just won't be one stand, it will be like 20. So once it's done, you see it has, see what it say downloading in the corner right here. It would download more stands, so you don't have to I don't know. Just it's pretty useful. I recommend doing that when you load radar if you don't want to I don't know. These are pretty self-explanatory. Forward, backwards, oldest, newest. Okay, now this is where it gets a little good. This is why I love this app, is cross-section and volumetric mode. So let me load up some radar data and I'll show you what it looks like here. Okay, so I'm going to go for cross-contamination first. This is very useful. Say there's a very large debris ball. Let me did it. So like Plevna, for example, had a very large debris ball. You would cut that like that and click CC, and you would see how high the debris got lofted. So debris got over 20,000 feet in the air, if not higher. This is very useful. This is why I use GR2. It's really nice and easy to use once you get the hang of it. There's also more, so like base velocity, you can see cross contamination for that, and the reflectivity, you can see how it goes up into the storm. It's really cool. In the volumetric mode, you would just do this, and you would see let me do updraft. I don't know if there's a good one on the storm, but for example, Bridge Creek. If you were to see on Bridge Creek, you would see a pipe coming down. Wait, let me just load it real quick for you guys. Okay, Bridge Creek is now loaded. Let me get to it real quick. Alright, so for example, look at the volumetric stand for this, bro. You look how crazy that looks. You can just see the whole updraft, bro. It's freaking crazy. Look at that. That's like a perfect example of volumetric. There's also base velocity. I don't know how to read this. I'm not good at this. I don't have a good alpha table. All the other products and isosurface. I don't know how to read it that much, but if you do change it right here, it'll show. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. Alright, so once I explain that now, you should have a not clear, but a basic understanding of what these do. But yeah, let's move on to the next features, which are the zoom. I think these just zoom you in or out and zoom none. I don't know what that's supposed to do. I just puts you to default view. Alright, wait, here. Okay, this is a store motion vector. This is if you want to do loops. This is the smoothing. It'll make the data look way nicer, and like I said, up here, there is smoothing settings. Where is it at? So you can change it like how you want it to look. So 8 times. I think. Oh fuck. Let me check. Smoothing settings. I don't know, but that's how you change your smoothing settings. This is de-allies. De-allies, however you say it. It'll make the radar data look way better. So, for example, this is the 3D strand. I mean, not 3D stand. Radar stand of Bridge Creek. So if I were to turn this off, look how it would look. It looks pretty bad, right? So if we need to keep that on, because it'll look way better. It'll just make it look way better. Maximum value trail. Basically, it's just a trail of like the maximum like precip. So like right here, if you were to go back, you would see like a hefty hail core right there, and it would show on the maximum value trail as like a trail of like what it's done. This is the radar data. I would leave this on if you want radar data. Hail icons, I would leave that on too. One thing is the MDA icons. You can have these on if you want, but it's super inaccurate sometimes and just gives you false readings. And yeah, I leave them off because they're pretty inaccurate. LSR icons, I think those are the storm reports, so I'd leave those on if I were you. Precipitation type, I don't know what those do. And this little box right here, you need 2 panels for it, and it would show this little red box in the corner so you know where you're at. So like, let's hover over the hook, and it would show like the middle of it, where the things are at. These are the tilts right here. This is how high you want the tilt to be. I recommend 0.4. If you're looking for mesos, I would recommend going up to see those, how high those mesos are going. So this one's going really high, up to 4.3. You can still see that rotation there. I think that might be it. If you need more help, I would recommend going to the user guide right here. This is just a brief explanation of what you do in the app once you first download it. And yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.